It is a beautiful day here on Wednesday, surprisingly beautiful. Got up close to 70 degrees. We are at Jammers out in Lakeland. For some of you who maybe haven't been out, this is the former Quaker Steak and Lube, and it's been redone. The reason why we're here, I got to change that iris a little bit. The sun just came out. They are doing this year's winter warmer. Cory Reed, GM at Brewerton and Fulton Speedway, joining me right now. They'll be handing out points awards, things like that, and they'll have the race from Volusia on the big screens. And trust me, they got a lot of TVs here. Cory, how we doing, man?
All right, Doug.
This is quite the place. You and I, you were here, you had dinner here the other night. I spent the entire football season here, had everything on the menu. Really is a wonderful place to have this, isn't it?
It really is. It had been closed for quite a while, and when they made it Jammers, we started coming here, my wife and I, and really fantastic place. And they got involved with us at the Speedway last year, and so when we were talking during the off season about where to have our party, this was a really, really great option.
Yeah, I was pretty happy because, like I said, I spent the last 2/3 of the football season here every Sunday. Great food, reasonable prices, and there are a couple of options. Let's get to the food part first when people come in.
Yep, there will be a buffet available for $24. That'll be on one of the side rooms, a bunch of items on there, and then you can also order off the menu as well. Of course, the bar will be open and flowing, so plenty of opportunity for the libations and some food. And the race will be on. And a bunch of other stuff. I know Syracuse is playing Duke at the same time, so we'll have there's so many TVs in there. We'll have all kinds of activity going on.
Yeah, that's the main reason I came and stayed, was because of the TVs. Of course, you can get two specials. There's two things we really like. Cory and I both like the shaved steak sandwich. That's what he had on Monday. And, of course, I'm a big bacon cheeseburger fan, so they will make it up good. So who can come? Anybody who was in the points? Anybody at all?
Yep, anybody at all. I mean, it's open to the public. It's open to fans alike, fans and other promoters and friends of the Speedway. And but particularly, we're handing out point monies to the top 10 in all of our classes, the top 20 for the sportsmen at Fulton, because we have so many.
Right.
There we pay back to 20. So pretty much. Anybody that's in that certainly can come. Pretty informal as far as the presentation part. We've always done it this way, where you sort of just come pick up your stuff. You can either come and leave, or you can come and stay. Come and stay for a little while. Come and stay all night. It's kind of your choice. The only thing different this year we're going to do is right around 8 o'clock we're going to present all of our champions with their awards, which is something we typically haven't done in the last 10 years or so that we've been doing this. Normally it's the same deal. They come get their stuff, we'll grab a photo, say hi to everybody, and then they can come and go. We are going to try to do more of a formal presentation for them right about 8 o'clock.
Well, and that's where having the extra room, the two rooms that we're in, and there's a third room, by the way, for the regulars, are over 200 seats
all
in
day,
there.
yeah,
so we've got the room to do that now, don't we?
Tons of room here. And I would say, Maggie didn't really know for sure. I would say it's darn close to 300 people.
It looks it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Huge bar, by the way. A lot of great selections there. They got the thing where they fill the beers from the bottom too, which is very, very cool. I only see that on Bar Rescue years ago. So that is at 8 is when you're going to have the presentation. I'll be recording that, so if you guys can't make it, obviously, come and check with me the next day. I'm going to get done as much as I can. And it's hard to believe, but as we sit here on a day like today, man, we should almost open up Fulton Speedway tonight for a practice or something, right?
I know it. We'd have a lot of work to do to be ready. However, it does get you enthusiastic, let's put it that way. I can remember some of these events worried about whether anybody was going to show up because it was going to be so cold.
Right.
We actually had one where it was literally a blizzard, and it really shut us down pretty good. So we're going to have really nice weather Saturday, so it should be really well attended.
And what time when are you going to be here? Like, people just want to come early?
6-ish,
6 o'clock?
6:30.
Okay.
6:30. I mean, the doors will be kind of open by 6, and I know that they'll start with hot laps and time trials down there at Volusia, so we'll have all that on, and then the heat, so it'll start about 7, so we'll be ready to rip.
When is the opening day off the top of your head? Do you know?
We're going to start with the high bank holdup at Fulton, which will be the 28th and 29th, our traditional 2-day opener, with the sprints on Friday with some of our classes, and then we'll have the 358 Mod Series on Saturday.
Nice.
With some more of our classes, and then we'll have Brewerton will open for their full season on May 5th.
And it always goes a little late because it's a little lower and it tends to be a little wetter. But this year really has been a lot different. It's probably
wild winter.
Pretty good over there right now, isn't it, at Brewerton?
Everything's, really dry. Like, I laugh and, all the global warming people, but if this is global warming, I'll take it.
Again, 6 o'clock is when he's going to be here. Presentation at 8. Buffet, or you can order off the menu. The food's great here. You're going to love it. So we'll see you guys on Saturday. Cory, thanks for making time for me today, and we'll see you here in a couple days.
Thanks a lot, Doug. Appreciate you having me.
Hit the Blue E, guys. Subscribe, turn on the likes, the notifications, and all that good stuff. We're going to have some fun. First racing kickoff event of the season this Saturday.